Princess Samantha. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Rosendale, there lived a young and spirited princess named Samantha. She wasn't like most princesses. While others were busy attending grand balls and wearing jewels, Samantha loved climbing trees, helping the castle staff, and asking questions about the world outside the palace walls. She had long, curly hair, the color of chestnuts, and eyes full of curiosity. The people in the kingdom adored her, not because she was royal, but because she was kind, humble, and always willing to listen. One day, the king and queen called her into the royal chamber. "Samantha," the queen said, "it's time you start preparing to be queen someday. You must learn how to rule." Samantha nodded. "But how can I learn to rule if I don't know what my people truly live like?" The king was surprised but smiled. "What do you propose?" "I want to leave the palace for 1 week," she said boldly. "Disguised as a common girl, I want to work, live, and listen." Though hesitant, the king agreed on one condition. She would take only one royal guard in disguise to protect her from danger. A week among the people. For 7 days, Princess Samantha swept floors in a bakery, carried water from the well, helped an old woman harvest her vegetables, and listened to the stories of children with no shoes. She learned that while the palace had gold plates and velvet curtains, many people in Rosendale had empty kitchens and leaking roofs. But still, they smiled. Still, they shared. On the 7th day, a storm swept through a small village. Samantha worked all night helping families gather their animals and patch their homes. The next morning, exhausted but inspired, she returned to the castle. The change. When Princess Samantha became queen years later, she ruled differently. She opened free schools for children. She built shelters for the homeless. She made sure every voice, rich or poor, was heard in the kingdom. People said she was the greatest queen Rosendale had ever known, not because of how she dressed or how grand her castle was, but because she understood the heart of her people. Moral of the story. True leadership comes not from power or position, but from understanding, humility, and a heart willing to serve others. If you like this morale story, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe for my channel.